Earth Crisis are a very serious band that stand for some very important things. But what if I told you they've also been lying to you and hiding something very important from you? They have a dark and dirty little secret, and they'd do anything to keep it quiet. But today, dear viewer, I dig up that dirty little secret. I'm gonna throw that motherfucker in the tub with the best bath bomb I can buy on the dark web. I'm gonna scrub that silly little secret with a thick, luscious lather, then I'm gonna touch it tenderly to dry with some Egyptian cotton towels. Only then can it be aired out proper right here for the world to see. This iconic Syracuse vegan straight edge hardcore band truly pulled the wool over everyone's eyes, and they think that their little secret is a legacy ruining, fourth wall breaking, career ruiner. I think otherwise. So let's finally unlatch this much lauded lockbox to reveal the salacious secrets of the baffling and bewildering Brownstars. Chapter 1. Who or what the fuck are the Brownstars? I'm not gonna make you wait around all day for the reveal. The Brownstars are the secret. Earth Crisis had a secret band called the Brownstars. In a vacuum, that doesn't mean one bit. All bands have side projects and joke bands all the way back to the beginning of time. What makes this so interesting, in my opinion, is all the juicy context that surrounds it. Mind you, most of that context we're missing, but that missing context only adds to the mystery and intrigue of this story. But the Brownstars won't mean a lick to you until we get to know what Earth Crisis is all about. As I alluded to earlier, Earth Crisis are an absolutely no-nonsense kind of band. They are a principled group of devout straight-edge vegans. Their approach has no chill in the slightest. In the 90s, they would bring pamphlets and literature to shows to spread the message of veganism to try to convert people in the same way that Mormons do. But keep in mind, this was long before veganism was a mainstream dietary choice. They saw eating meat akin to what Jeffrey Dahmer did. Meat was murder, and murder is evil. If you ate meat, they hated you. They galvanized and radicalized an entire community to rise up against the meat industry and anything that stood in opposition of the straight edge movement. No meat, no drugs, no alcohol. They literally couldn't be more serious about their message. Earth Crisis are also credited as the band that are the most responsible for inspiring show-going people of the 90s to abandon animal products altogether and to start guilt-tripping their friends and families in their spare time. They essentially took what the youth crew dudes of the 80s were doing and just made it a little bit more extreme and negative. Earth Crisis stood for something. They had a value system that is as clear, strong, and defined as it could possibly be. No fun, no nonsense, only serious messages about important topics. The silly thing is, though, Earth Crisis believes that all of that will be wiped from existence and the history books if the public is made aware of the Brown Stars. Well, public, let me introduce you. Without any further delay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, I proudly bring to you the only piece of Brownstars media that I can find while scraping the internet, this EP. Without a single entry on Discogs, it's hard to tell if this is the actual album art or not, but the songs held within are so crude, immature, and most importantly, antithetical to Earth Crisis. With Earth Crisis, we get songs like Firestorm and Total War. On the Brownstars EP, we get classic songs like Fart Face and Stinky Pussy. This EP is only half the story, though. The majority of the Brownstars lore lies in their hijinks and antics. Chapter 2, Secretly Silly in Syracuse. The year is 1997, and two dudes in Syracuse have an idea to book a sort of first of its kind 3-day hardcore super festival. Ryan Canavan and Keith Allen booked this fest with so many good bands. This fest would go on to be known as Hellfest, but initially it was simply called 1997 Syracuse 3-Day Superfest. They booked Snapcase to play this thing, just to let you know that they meant business. And that was really seen as kind of a get at the time, because Snapcase has kind of a ton of respect. And most importantly, fans. But on the flyer, they left a TBA spot open for a mystery band, and the rumors started swirling. Everybody thought that this was gonna be Stray from the Path coming on to Hellfest. But no, these bookers had something else in mind. They wanted the Brownstars. The Brownstars, although made up of dudes in a well-established hardcore band, didn't play hardcore shows. Instead, they would show up at venues around Syracuse, crash the shows, borrow the instruments of the bands that were playing just to play a song of their own about a smelly nether region or something. Then they'd trash the place and just dip. When the Brownstars officially did get booked, they'd have to do so under another fake name. They'd apparently get up on stage, set up like they were gonna be pros, and then yell, "We're the Brownstars and we're here to f*** this place up!" They would throw objects around and cause general mischief. They were basically just Bart Simpson the band. Eat my shorts and the like. With antics like that and songs like Fart Face, it really is truly surprising that they originally agreed to play Hellfest to begin with. When asked by the promoters, they were like, "Yeah, sure, sounds fun, we'll be there." But 2 days before the fest was about to kick off, they backed out. Cowards! They apparently said something like, "The people will know we're Earth Crisis and that we're doing something that Earth Crisis would not be about, so we're not gonna play your little fest." Are you fucking kidding me, guys? That's the weakest ass excuse I have ever heard. People are gonna know you? What? You, buddy. "Oh, the people can't know that we like to have fun." Well, I don't want to be a total out here. I should try to explore their dumb rationale for a moment, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, because it doesn't make any f***ing sense. Chapter 3. Optics. Earth Crisis, just by backing out of that fest, proves to me that they're more concerned with image and perception than they are with the actual community. I see them now as a crafted kayfabe, artificial wrestling persona, or whatever. By canceling, they basically told me that they don't actually believe in what they preach, and that their whole thing is just a grift to fool hardcore kids into being indoctrinated into their super serious cult. Showing that side of themselves to the hardcore crowd could have done so much for the evolution of the culture. Sure, there are a ton of other jokey hardcore bands out there, but the stark duality found between Earth Crisis and the Brownstars would be super fun to explore in front of a bunch of punk, ghost, ninja fighting slam dancers. There might be a few people that wouldn't understand the bit, but ultimately they would have injected some fun into the fest and to the scene as a whole. It's Earth Crisis, for Christ's sake. Earth Crisis! Legendary band Earth Crisis. You really think that this would have ruined your legacy, Earth Crisis? Nuh-uh! Let's imagine for a moment that the Brownstars went ahead and played that show. What's the worst that could have happened? It's not like the Brownstars were up there drinking pig's blood and snorting cheese powder or anything. They were singing about farts. And I don't believe their excuse one bit. Oh, people are gonna know you? Yeah, that's the entire point, buddy. It could have gotten some buzz and led to some double paydays for you guys. Idiots! If it had happened, we might live in a world where fart bands could thrive in hardcore. But now, all flatulence fans have to start either pop punk or death metal bands. That's cringe. Hashtag bring farts to hardcore. Your optics aren't fuck you and your public relations department. Chapter 4. The Brownstars for Life. Prove me wrong, Earth Crisis, please. Prove to me you have what it takes to explore that duality out here like real artists. In my mind, you have two options. One, Shake the scene up one final time by bringing Brownstars bravado back. Or you could take option number 2, what I call the coward's choice. Keep hiding and lying to your fans. Pretty ironic that the anti-meat band is just made up of a bunch of meatheads, don't you think? Okay, bye.